let's get another thing that happened in this game. This Bucks Eagles game is your boy BA Bruce Arians.
Idiot.
He slapped the player in the back of the head. Parlay Pete. If your coach, not your high school coach, I'm talking about your NFL coach, slaps you in the head like that during a game, what is your response?
Don't fucking touch me. And at that point, I'm gonna need an apology. I'm gonna be a grown man about it. I'm not gonna act like I don't have any self-control and try and fight him or anything, but I will address it with him because just like him, it's just like, bro, I'm a grown man too, and we both make millions of dollars. So why are you? What was that for?
Bro,
what was the point? And then I'm telling the ownership, and at that point, I would probably, depending on him, I know that they've won and they're in the midst of a playoff run. And it's bigger than that, and Brady gets to galvanize the guys and tell him, man, fuck BA. He could tell him like that and probably fuck BA. Man, we're here to try and win some football games. But something like that, I'm not also just not letting no grown man slap me upside the head. And so at that point, in the off season, I'm telling my agent, look, I got to get out of here.
So here's how I think I'd respond.
Because if I slapped him upside his head, I'd be cut.
You're not get a job again.
I'd be cut, right? And so,
AB,
if I think about it,
look, bro.
Imagine not slapping him upside the head and just knocking his fucking headset off or something. He slapped his headset off or something. You're done.
Or what if you tripped him on his leg with the partially torn Achilles? You just trip him.
Yeah, and so at the end of the day, I know I'm a football player, and I know that no, I'm not letting you do that.
Here's the thing: we're definitely gonna have a verbal confrontation right there. I'm not gonna hit you, but because you just slapped me in my head on national TV, and I got a mom at home, I probably got a baby mom at home. If I got a baby mom, I got a kid at home or in the stands, and they seeing that. And I'm not a parent. You are, but I feel like there are certain things that you can that there are certain responses that you have in front of your child that may be different if your child never knows about it. Because especially as a grown man, we're supposed to be protectors of the people in our lives, especially the women in our lives. You being a girl dad.
Yep.
Ain't no grown man just gonna slap me in my head. I'm be like, man, that's just coach coaching us hard.
Nah, it isn't. He could have verbally assaulted me and called me a bitch, dumbass, whatever you can think of, and I would have been more susceptible to that than you putting your hands on me. And then more specifically, the way you put your hands on me, you didn't grab my jersey and pull me closer so you can hear me, talk to me. No, man, my back was turning. You fucking smacked me upside the head. Think about smacking somebody upside the head. How many people have you had to smack upside the head?
Bro, I haven't smacked anybody upside the head since middle school when we were dumb kids, and then somebody would say something stupid, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, give me that neck." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, and that's actually what I was about to say. I don't think I've ever smacked anybody upside the head, but I've definitely, neck some niggas used to neck niggas.
We before we did necks, we did this thing called a muff, and that was upside the head. It wasn't the neck. You know what I'm saying? Some cards.
I just remember people getting when you got a clean neck, oh, but again, especially when a nigga got a fresh haircut or something,
it's either a fresh haircut or it's you said something stupid, hey, bro. As soon as you say something, hey, bro, come
idiot, yeah,
So, it's the same thing. I'm sure the player probably did something stupid on the field. So Bruce Arians hey, come here, give me that neck. Nah, I ain't 14, bro. I got a mortgage. I got a rollie sitting in my locker right now.
More importantly, I know people, because it's a game, everybody looks at it this way. That's still them niggas' job. So he's on the job. He's on the job. He's there getting paid. And this is what he's basically saying, that the Buccaneers pay me to do this. The Glazer family pays me to do this. No, they don't. They don't pay him to do that. That was
you got a $50,000.
I can see a guy like BA crazy enough retiring after this year.
Hey, and maybe this speaks to something that everybody talks about BA being a player's coach, but you listen to enough bits from BA press conferences. BA shits on everybody, and BA has this aura about himself that he's that guy. You know, like some of the stuff that he would say about Jameis, I'm like, that doesn't really sit right with me. I wouldn't like that. But Jameis did do the 30 for 30. And I ain't talking ESPN. We talking picks and touchdowns. Then he comes out and he hits Brady with that's not how we practiced it. Like, hey, BA, what do you think you are? You talk like this is
That's
Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah. Like he's not like Aaron Rodgers, who we love his talent, only has one ring. Like Brady got the rings, he got the MVPs, like
he has everything he has more of everything almost than anyone.
Yeah, right. Like you need to relax. You don't talk to him like that.
There's not a more accomplished player in the NFL.
No,
ever
in any sport except for maybe Bill Russell, but Bill Russell didn't play in the modern era, so I don't.
Jordan's pretty accomplished. I put Jordan. I mean, he's only got one less championship, but like Jordan won MVP like it was nothing.
5 times, yeah.
And he kind of like LeBron, and not to get into basketball like that, but kind of like LeBron. Every year that he didn't win, he realistically, if he wasn't him, he really would have won it. But like,
yeah. So it's like, hey man, you need to watch how you talk to Brady.